today I'm going to sow some poppy seeds. I'm sowing a little bit late. Usually people sow them in October, but I'm sowing them the first week in December. But they'll be totally fine because we have a really long growing season here. So if you're gonna plant poppy seeds, you have to keep in mind that these need to be stratified before you sow them. So you can keep them in the freezer, or if you're in a climate like I'm in, which is zone 8A, you can sow them directly and you'll get a cold enough winter for them to germinate. So basically these need to go through a hard freeze in order for them to germinate and grow in the spring. So I'll plant these now, and believe it or not, they will come up right now and they'll survive the freeze and possibly even some snow. They could even sprout under snow. So they should come up and they should survive our winter and then grow into spring, and I should have some nice poppy blooms mid-spring to late spring, and maybe even some in early summer, I'm not sure. So the types that I'm sowing right now are this Hungarian bread seed poppy, which has those really huge seed pods. These ones also have the really huge seed pods. Both of these get anywhere between 2 and 3 feet tall. And these are a mix that I got from the East Texas Arboretum. I got all of these actually at the East Texas Arboretum because they have a massive poppy garden that is just gorgeous, and I loved all the varieties that they had, like the salmon colored poppies and these double bloom poppies. But this should give me a good mix of different types of poppies. So I'll make sure to do an update video on that. So how I'm going to sow these is I'm just going to toss them out into one of my flower beds here. I'm not really going to do it in the landscape as much because I don't think I'm going to get anything out of the landscape because it's so dry here. So I'm going to sow these in a bed so I have a little bit more control over watering and all that good stuff. So let's go outside and get these on the ground. So right now I'm just loosening up some of the soil that's on this top layer here. With poppy seeds, you don't really have to cover them up with soil. You could just throw them out there, but I like to kind of cover mine up a little bit and just spread it out with my hands. And I'm not using any specific type of method to sow these. I'm just going to sprinkle them into this bed. Now we are expecting a bunch of rain over the next few days, so that's why I want to get these in the ground now. But keep in mind that if you have a lot of birds in your area, most of these are going to get eaten by birds. So you may think that you've got a really low germination rate, but really it's just that the birds get them. I'm fully expecting some of my chickens to eat some of these seeds. So again, I'm just kind of going to cover mine a little bit with the soil after I sprinkle them on there. Also, poppy seeds in general can have a low germination rate. Some people say for every 1,000 you plant, you're only going to get 1 plant to sprout up. So I'm just hoping I get a few. I'd be really happy with just a few. I know at the East Texas Arboretum, their poppies self-seed every year, and they get tons and tons of poppies every year. So I'm hoping that that happens here. All right, so I've got most of the seed spread out in this entire bed. This is a no-dig bed, so I don't dig stuff out of this bed. I just cut them off at the base when they die back. And this is a bed that's only for flowers and garlic, apparently. So we're expecting some really heavy rain over the next 3 days. That's why I wanted to get these seeds out right now. So that should give them a really good start. And then we're going to be getting a bunch of cold weather next week. Not quite freezing temperatures, but once we do get freezing temperatures, that should activate the seed if it's not already cold enough, and we should have some poppies in the spring. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope it inspires you to plant some poppies yourself, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. We try to post a video every day. See you next time.